The Brunswick Bowling and Billiards. THQ. Much license trash. Tier Tex. Brunswick World Tournament of Champions. Player setup. Oh, we got some customization here. Whoops. Sherp. Change clothes. I like the purple gray. Black, blue, and red pants are our options. We're gonna go with the white shoes. Hell yeah. Quantum violet hook. Rhino plastics. Oh, I guess those are probably like actual licensed bowling balls from Brunswick, if I had to guess. Professional meters, amateur meters. Hey, we rolled credits. Da, 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 da. I kid, obviously. I am an amateur though. So, I guess win a tournament? Seems like a reasonable win con. I know some people that do this challenge would say like you got to do a league or whatever, but this is my challenge and I don't really care what they have to say. So I'm gonna say like win a tournament, not even all tournaments, because I'm not. These are any percent clears, not 100% clears. Brunswick. I'm guessing WTOC is World Tournament of Champions. Enter invitation. Oh, I guess this is like a password. Yeah. Do I need... Oh. PP. Can I not get into that? Do I have to win like one of the, this is confusing the shit out of me. I have to do them in order, but that's the top one. That is the one at the top. Unless you're meaning I need to start at the bottom and work up, which would be like real weird. That's the championship. Oh my God, we got a Bayer sponsorship. Pattern 5. I'm sure that means something to someone. we go. All right, that one was not so good. We can still spare it. We can spare this, right? Right, chat? We got this. Oh, no, we can gutter ball. We can absolutely gutter ball. Oops. Okay. Second frame, not as good. Well, hold on. We got this though. We got this. That's a nasty split. Even worse throw. That's sparable. You know, for somebody that actually knows the intricacies of bowling. Hey, we got a spare. Can we spare again? That would be nice. All right, all right. We got off to a bit of a rough start, but I think we're getting there. Too far. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, there we go. Strike it up. Oh, that was awful. All right. Let's we picked up the spare. All right. Can we pick up the extra on the 10th frame? Can we pick up the extra on the 10th frame? Come on, baby. Yeah! Let's go! Ah, dang. A 154. That's... Where does that put us? We are not anywhere near the leaderboard. All right, listen, you don't need to rub it in. Oh, Jesus Lord. All right, so we didn't do as good as I thought we did. I thought we did all right. Getting more spares this time. Though I'm starting to think that that's not going to be enough. Especially given how far behind we were. We are doing significantly better this time, though. Like, I know it's all spares, but, you know, cut me some slack here. Oh, there's no fucking way I'm hitting a split. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I should have just tried to hit one of them straight on. Hey, we got it. Slick. Slick. Woo, just clipped it. That's all that matters. Nuts. Yeah. More of those. Shit. Dang it. 171. Am I still in 64th place? Yep. Okay. Top 64 advance, right? Like that's how that works. Afraid this isn't March Madness. Well, it should be, dang it. Gutter trash. Ew. Who knew you were supposed to oil a bowling ball? I knew it was a thing, but like, I've never done it. Also not a professional bowler. I've also gone bowling less than 10 times in my entire life. I think we hit more strikes this time. I think. Buddy, let's just go on Tuesdays. All you can bowl for $15. You can coincide with all you can eat at the tacos, the Mexican restaurant. All you can eat tacos is how you fucking go out of business. Maximum power. Fuck. We were asked to leave. We bowled a 191. Are we higher than 64th place yet? Heroes a point. Let's go. 63rd Pog. Nuts. I sincerely hope that this game isn't wanting me to like bowl perfect games, like with consistency. Oops. Dwayne sliced it. Bowl 300, you're going first. Yeah, I mean, I figured. I just didn't want to be in 64th anymore. I threw it right in the gutter. Pretty sure we're doing worse this time, which is really funny because I'm doing the same thing every time and getting vastly different results. It's super funny to me. Who do you think you are? I am. Shout out to one of the greatest sports pop-off in human history. If you have not seen that clip, I strongly encourage you to look up Who Do You Think You Are? I Am. That shit is very funny to me. Passed away this past year? That's unfortunate. His legacy will live on forever, though. $211? $211? Oh, we jumped up to 61st. How many of these do we do in like a tournament? Woo! We take this. Marble race. Be like, fuck it, dude. Let's go bowling. Shout outs to Lebowski. Ew. Ew. Nasty. Now, hopefully Marbles doesn't piss on my fucking rug. Space Train really tied the room together. It did. You want a White Russian? I could go for a White Russian right about now. I'll take one. We clipped it. Let's go. White Russians really aren't that strong. And if you make it yourself, you can control the amount of liquor that goes into it. Instead of a half ounce, just put like a 1/4 ounce. We did worse that time. Oh, our rank's gonna slide for sure now. Yeah, we dropped to 62nd. White Russian basically qualifies as a dessert drink. The hell are those pins made out of? This man cannot be stopped. Pins and needles. I get it. I get it. You thought you slipped that one by me, but I got it. Action replay? Oh, that's not it. That's not at all what an action replay is. I thought it was gonna ask me if I wanted to put in cheat codes. I was like, okay. All right, we're gonna bowl a perfect game. You are correct. It would be a game, Genie. Action replay hadn't come out yet. Let's see what a perfect game does for our ranking. Earliest I remember action replay, I think, was the Game Boy or Game Boy Color. Yeah, Game Shark was around for a while. Game Shark lasted all the way up to the PS2. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Shit. It was bound to happen. almost perfect game. Dang. I jumped us from 62 to 51. Also, I'm still, like, very confused. How long are tournaments? I kind of thought they would have determined a victor by now. It's a lot of fucking bowling. 10 games, he says. Ocho Cinco? Yeah. He agreed to have an MMA fight with James Harrison. I did not. Sports ball talk, Trimmer. And released on August 12th, 1997, 2 weeks after you were born. We're finally playing a game that's younger than you. How does it feel? God, this was late into the Super Nintendo. Underwhelming. I mean, it is a bowling game. I think you're older than Chrono Trigger, maybe? That legitimately just made my heart sing, just realizing that Chrono Trigger can be rolled. We're gonna get to play through Chrono Trigger again. Yay. Chrono Trigger was 95. I thought it was later than that for some reason. It is really funny to think about. I mean, Chrono Trigger also had an infinitely larger budget, I imagine. Oh, absolutely the dream team. Damnable last pin. I wouldn't be so sure of that. There we go. Perfect game. That shot us up to 28th? What? You just set WinCon as win a game. I didn't realize tournaments were this long, to be completely honest. And I don't think, I don't think there was an option to play just one game against somebody else. Like, the single game option seemed like it was just me. Yeah. Ooh, bowl 10 frames by myself. Game complete. Game definitely has some interesting variants programmed into it. I wonder if there's like a meta bowling ball, like one that you just should use, or if it even matters. Garbage. Garbage. Jesus Christ. Sure. Whatever. I gotta say, it is interesting to watch the pin visually collide with another pin and not knock it down. It just phases through it. Quantum bowling pins back here. What that tells me is there's not actually any physics, like, at all going on here. And it's actually rolling like a dice, if you will, behind the curtain. And then whatever result that that it pulls from that calculation, it just plays an animation over top of it. We jumped to 11th. Ten games. So that literally 100 frames of bowling. That's nuts, dude. Night, Leia. There we go. I think there's like 4 or 5 bowling games on the Super Nintendo. It's interesting that I'm pretty sure we pulled the last one ever released first. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best. Matter of fact, I hope it's not. Not that it's like bad. It's a serviceable bowling game. There's like just literally no frills. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense for it to be a licensed bowling game. Night night! Get some good rest. Fuck. I blame the Coriolis effect. How? So I guess if you do actually want a little bit less spin on it, the sauce is to let the meter go all the way up and then down. Man, this frame's being a jerk. There we go. Nice. Less than nice. Probably need to put a little bit more. A little more zuzzy on it. That's what it's lacking. Needs some zuzzy. There we go. An adequate amount of zuzzy was applied to the ball. Oh, that might be too much zuzzy. A little too much zuzzy. Dial back the zuzzy. I wonder if there's an animation for breaking one of the pins. Probably not. That put us in second. And we kind of found a sweet spot, I guess. It's not super consistent, but... max power, like 15% spin with 1 pixel off center, which is surprisingly hard to line up. Literally using the shade on like the outer edge of his pants to line up with the center square. And then rip it down the middle. Whoa, that was... what happened there, hands? Never been able to throw a bowling ball the same way 2 times in a row. You have to throw the same way every time. I mean, same. I guess the, the real reason for that is that neither of us are actually throwing the ball the same way every time. The attempt is being made, but yeah, it just feels like it, but realistically, you're putting different levels of force, letting go sooner or later. Releasing at different times in the Earth's gravitational pull. Wind in Kalamazoo slightly more than it was prior, so you get it. I wonder if people that live in Kalamazoo also use it as like their like go-to destination for sayings like that. I don't think I'm getting quite enough spin. A formula, man, you gotta stick to it. That's too much. Not enough power, too much spin. Too fast. It worked. Wonder the same about Albuquerque. You ever wonder if Bugs Bunny had picked like just a different location? What the outcome on common parlance would be? The funniest thing about Looney Tunes is that carrots are bad for rabbits. Like they're really not supposed to eat them. Oh, oh, was not enough. Oh my God. It's still going, bro. I thought that was it. Who got the Brunswick Pro Bowling walkthrough? We need deets. How long are these tournaments? It's not suffering. It ain't that bad. It's just not very exciting. Considering that my neighbors just had a pool party in the second week of October, the heat death might not be that far away. I went out to check the mail and I could hear them all like over in the pool, like splashing and just having a big raucous good time. And I was just like, it is the second week of October. I'm sure the planet's fine. I'm sure everything is A-okay. Also, I gotta take this moment to make fun of Justin a little bit. Because, like, when will I ever pass up that opportunity? But I swear, like, if he were the rule committee on, like, the completion for some of these games, like, I swear half the SNES library, like, the win condition would be, you picked it up off the shelf. Congratulations, next game. No, I get it, but like, it's like, here's the thing. Like, if we're no jokes, let's talk real for a second. Like, agreeing to do a full system challenge, no matter what system you pick, it's going to come with a lot of bullshit. Like, you have to know that and accept that going in, like, before you even start. Still in the qualifying stage? Oh my god. Like but yeah, you have to like accept before you even start the first game that you're going to be playing a lot of crap. And some of that crap is going to take a long time to sift through. Conversely, you also want to, you know, make sure that it's going to be entertaining and engaging. And I know, like, right now, this is, like, the farthest thing from either of it. So I gotta kind of just fill the monotony with conversation. So it becomes a balancing act, right? Like, you have to if you're just gonna like skip through and do like the barest of bare minimum, like on every single game, then like kind of defeats the point. Like, why are you even doing it, right? While still, you know, maintaining concessions for, you know, things being entertaining. $18 qualifying games supposed to be split up between the team. It didn't give me a choice to make a team. It told me to pick a bowler. Yeah, I say all that to basically come around full circle to be like, it's a tightrope, and you gotta draw your own lines. What is enough versus, you know, dragging things out a little too long. You understand what's happening now? Incoming? Let's take a look, see what this has to say. Oh, that's long tournament. I didn't pick a long tournament. That was like a different option. am truly wondering, though, like how many. Short tournaments. Tournament format is simply too long for a busy individual such as yourself. Choose short tournaments for the list. Short tournament format. The initial pool consists of 32 players. There's more than 32 players though, because I was in 64th place at the start. I'm very confused. I didn't pick long tournament, but I guess that's what I'm in. Yeah, 18 qualifying games. This number will vary slightly between tournaments, divided into 3 6-game blocks. I'm way past. None of this is making any sense. I'm definitely way past the block. Way past cool. How's it going, Lise? Yeah, I can't find like any information like at all. Other than the pages out of the manual that Justin's found. I guess I can do this. Oh, this wasn't an option, it was a setting. Okay. Okay. That's what it said the password was, you fucking liar. Oh, no. Backwards. All right. Any ball not bowled up the center will hook early. We had plenty of practice. We got a short tournament. Let's see how we can do. No assistance. They say early, they mean like real early. Come on, get lined up, you piece of shit. There you go. All right, well, it's not a 300. That's for fucking sure. $180. We're in dead last. We're not, but we're damn close. Shit. We bowling look kind of different. They have extremities for one thing. Never forget when I learned that you could throw the ball behind you into the crowd and make them jump. Bowling with soup? No, we're bowling for soup, though. Can't bowl with soup. Ridiculous lad. Like learning you can launch your ball into a different bowling lane. I don't know that I knew you could. I don't think I ever actually pulled it off, though. I liked the, how do I even describe it? Like the mega pin bowling, where there was like it increased the number of pins like every time. I think like the last frame was like 100 pins or something like that. Shit was cool. I'm not even kidding when I say this. Wii Sports might be the game that I played the most on that console. It's between that and Smash Brothers. I did play a lot of Super Smash Brothers, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it topped Wii Sports. Number 2 or number 3 for you? What's up, Z? Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I mean, that checks out. I am super not looking forward to Super Nintendo Harvest Moon. That's gonna be awful. People that like Harvest Moon don't even like that game. Y'all, I don't think we're qualifying. And where you get the dog, I'm fairly certain then that she got farther than I did. I got stuck like literally 5 minutes into the game and could not figure out what it wanted me to do to actually get started. I never actually got to plant anything. There were many moons. There was no harvest. And I talked to everyone in that godforsaken village like 5 times. Super Nintendo Harvest Moon might also be a game that we just have the jukebox on the whole time, because that soundtrack is ear-splitting. Like, it's the main melody has like this weird off note, and it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. I can't do it. God, I hate how inconsistent his steps are. Makes getting the lineup that I want, like, really hard. Forgot I gotta like literally give it 0 spin. still missed it. Shit. Nice. Throw it right into the gutter. We are in dead last. Hell yeah. At least we clipped that one. Damn it. I love how just wildly inconsistent this got after over 100 frames of it being like pretty consistent. It's all of a sudden is now just like, nah. Nope. Yeah, we are playing for pride at this point. Handmade physique. The new bot names are kind of entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. Seribot squashes them before you even see them, but I see them. I think the mods can see it too. You can see them because of better Twitch TV. I am legit very impressed with Seribot. As I recommend that to anyone that streams. That is like just hands down the best bot squisher. We already got the best viewers. Hell yeah, I do. And listen, like, I know, like, I'm doing the streamer equivalent of, you know, like when a band gets up on stage and like, oh, you're the loudest city we've ever played in. But like, I truly and honestly do agree with that statement. I think I have some of the best viewers on the platform, like, without question. Dang it. Now I've got a predicament on my hands. As it stands, I have no chance, 0% chance of winning a tournament, because it essentially wants me to bowl pretty close to a perfect game. Like, you don't have to bowl like every game perfect, but it wants you to be pretty damn close, and I am not capable of pulling that off. Obviously. So I'm at a bit of an impasse with myself. I could, you know, use save states. Get a fraudulent perfect game. Beat it that way. That would get, you know, a tournament victory, quote unquote. Um, that is some pretty egregious safe scumming. Alternatively, it is actually like grinding this game out and getting good? Question mark? Or at least figuring out like more consistent strategies. The real problem is there are none walkthroughs for this. It is the first time ever that I have tried to look up walkthroughs for a game, or a guide, an FAQ, anything, and none exist. They are not there. It was kind of horrifying, actually. So there's just no info out there. Yeah, like I can't bowl good enough to get off of the bottom. Like I'm literally in dead last place with no hope. Credits you can access from the main menu. We've already rolled the credits. Yeah, everyone acknowledges it is in fact a video game that was released. But there is no information past that. Which is wild. Especially for someone that doesn't even know, like, good bowling strategy for, like, real bowling, let alone, like, you know, how to transcribe that information to virtual bowling. Oh. Yeah, I just get further and further into last place like every game. Nice. Just gutter ball it. Just gutter ball the shit out of it. That'll be fine. What happens when we just fucking full send? Unclear. Half? I'm just like fucking with shit now. Like I have no idea. I'm just trying to make it make sense, and it's not happening for me. Everything about this game just feels so wildly inconsistent. Take those, I guess. The real like nastiness to it is that like picking up the spare doesn't even feel good because it's just not enough. You can probably spare maybe 2 or 3 frames. Other than that, to be even remotely in contention, you gotta be hitting strikes. And I can't seem to figure out how to do that with any real consistency. Maybe because of the oil pattern? I could try going back to the original tournament that we were at that had the at least like mildly consistent strat. Like, I can't even bowl a 200. Yep. We flunked out. Jesus Lord, dude. Even a short tournament is hell and forever long. See how this goes. Hopefully it's not wanting like a multi-tap or something. Wait, why did it want me to do... Huh? Why did it want me to do spin first that time? Now I control the spin? Oh no, I just control all of the bowlers. Yeah, no, fuck that. It's gotta just be for aesthetics, right? Like, there's no way that the two different balls that we have actually do anything different, right? It's just like, I don't like the purple ball. I want to use the blue ball. Should eat the pins. Might have to. Gotta get some termite action up in here. Arrow pointing to the pins in the bottom right. I don't know. Probably the ideal, like, target location, if I had to guess, but I am unsure. A burglar. Nar. Maybe just need beer. See some better bowlers drink beer when playing. You know, you might be onto something. You honestly might be onto something. How you doing tonight, Radius? Can we get all three? Maybe? Possibly? Nope. We're only in fourth. Alright, so we're just gonna stay off the Tournament of Champions. That seems to be the play. Let's stay out of the Tournament of Champions. Bowling for the first time, you had the fantastic idea after a few gutter balls, chucking the ball into the air so it would have less time to roll into the gutter and actually meet the pins. Downside, the bowling ball crashing down into the lane. Thankfully, it did not destroy the lane. You absolutely would have made one of those, like, sports fail compilations. People just fucking chucking the bowling ball and, like, hitting the drop ceiling. Breaking the damn TVs. Hell yeah, cringe compilation fame. Well, there's like a source one, right? Like there's the first one to do it, and then somebody watches it, and then just like compilations become compilations of other compilations, and it's just like turtles all the way down. Come on, the wind off the ball should have at least knocked it down. What I'm not understanding is I'm throwing it basically the same every time, and I'm getting wildly different results every time I do it. Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it? When it's a high-powered fan to add wind. Chuck in lane 3 over there is just farting, knocking everything off kilter. Got to third. Climbing, boys. Climbing. Liking the Silent Hill 2 remake. That's good. I'm glad that people seem to be enjoying it. Like, I may not be a fan of Silent Hill 2, but I didn't want it to fail, so I'm glad it's at the very least meeting expectations. I said from the announcement that it was going to be a Sisyphean task because, like, how do you remake Silent Hill 2 and not just, no matter what you do, piss off everybody? Because if you change it too much from the original Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 2 fanatics aren't going to like it. If you don't change it enough from people that don't like original Silent Hill 2, such as myself, then they're not going to like it. So it's like, what do you do? You know, Bloober also doesn't have the greatest of track records. They're mostly known for walking simulators. I was talking with Alex about this earlier today, and there's like a part of me that feels like someday, maybe, I should try and give Silent Hill 2 another chance. Because ultimately what happened is I got lost and I couldn't figure out how to make progress. I got stuck. And so I looked up a walkthrough to try and get me unstuck, and that didn't help. I was still stuck and confused in the apartment complex. And I couldn't figure out progress, and I got bored and just gave up. I was like, nah, fam, this shit ain't for me. I'm bored, I'm confused, I'm frustrated, I am not going to continue to play this video game. That happened with me in my career too. Checked a couple of career walkthrough online and I just gave up. You're currently in the apartments in the remake. Like, I'm having to try and remember from, you know, ages ago. I feel like there was something you had to do with, like, the garbage chute, and I, like, could not make it do what it was supposed to do, or something. Like, I physically, like, do not remember. It's been so long. Ah, gutterballed. Shit. Find a 6-pack of soda to drop onto the second floor, clog from the third floor to unclog the system, get the key to... I did... Shit. Alright, yeah, that sounds about like the place where I would get stuck. Jesus. The fuck is that logic? I never got around to finishing it, but I did enjoy what I played of Silent Hill: The Room. I actually don't even remember what happened that I didn't finish it. I think I just stopped playing for some reason. Probably got distracted with a different game. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long time, so it's, you know, it's possible that if I played it again, I wouldn't even get stuck there. I'd be like, how in the hell did this confuse me so bad that a walkthrough couldn't even get me out of it? But great things about The Room. I think the people that clown on it like know that it wasn't like originally a Silent Hill game. It was like a completely different game in development, and then they just like made it a Silent Hill game in like the closing moments of development. That stands out quite a bit from the others. I don't know. I liked it, but again, I didn't finish it. Maybe it gets bad at the end or something. It's hard for me to judge the quality of something that I haven't seen in its entirety. Silent Hill 5 is good. Is that Homecoming? I've no frame of reference. Sold quite a few copies of it when I worked at GameStop. Fans hate it because it's more combat oriented. Oh, we're sliding. Oh, we're sliding. I've not seen the movie, like, to no one's surprise. So I just like had like essentially an entire conversation in my head because I was like, you know what? A more combat oriented Silent Hill sounds like a lot of fun. Because, you know, Silent Hill's not exactly known for its combat. Actually, in most Silent Hill games, combat is actively bad, but it's bad by design because the protagonist that you play as is, you know, a weedy dipshit. So obviously he's not going to be good at fighting things. Like, I understand that that's like part of the draw and the appeal and the lore. I get that. I don't think it quite passes the sniff test for me, but you know, I at least understand it. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe you know, a Silent Hill with good combat would actually be pretty fun. And then I immediately was like, I'm asking for Resident Evil. I can just play Resident Evil, which I do and enjoy. Themes are different? Yeah. Yeah. Very different. Silent Hill's more psychological and deals a lot more with like trauma and things of that nature. Resident Evil is an action game wearing a zombie mask. Resident Evil's not survival horror, and it hasn't been for a long time. With the combat of Silent Hill 1, the only problem I have with there's a boss that constantly throws off auto-aim in a way that feels unintentional. Final boss kind of bad too. Silent Hill 2 original combat was almost non-existent because everything could be cheesed. I remember running and hitting things with a metal pipe. You know, fart in a small room is more survival horror at this point. It is an action game with horror themes. You could have endless debate on what is and isn't survival horror, I guess. I have to underpin all of this by saying that my experience with Silent Hill 2 is the HD version, which, you know, I have been told on numerous occasions by many, many people, both in person and on the internet, that the HD collection is a fucking travesty. Travesty and mockery. I get it, but it is apparently. Yeah, the Silent Hill community really does not like the HD collection. There's been a lot of like rumor and speculation. I don't know how much of it's true. I've heard that the source code for Silent Hill 2 has been lost. Which, you know, makes sense because a lot of, you know, source codes, you know, fucking Japanese companies just chunk source code in the trash as soon as the game's finished. And so Bluepoint had to finish the game based off of like a beta build. I don't know if there's like any truth to that at all, but I know it's something that I've heard come up quite a few times. And everyone references the Comic Sans font for Silent Hill Ranch. That's from the HD version, which apparently there's a nod to that in the remake I saw. It's out of bounds. So like you have to like glitch to get to it, but if you can get out of bounds in like a certain area in a trash heap, there's the old Comic Sans font sign. Kind of a just funny developer in reference. Nope. Silent Hill 3, I know nothing about. I literally, I don't know the first fucking thing about it. Wait, is that the one you can get a lightsaber in? If it is, then I know something about it. Okay, so I know that. I know I know about the lightsaber. I don't know how you get it, but and the reason I know it's even funnier. It's not for the reason that you're probably thinking. Like, yeah, obviously I'm a Star Wars fan, but that's not the reason that I know that at all. When I was in high school, I watched a lot of G4, which was like a game and nerd centric TV channel on satellite. And one of their shows like went over like weird and goofy like unlocks in video games, and that was one of them. Does Silent Hill 3 have added content as well on the greatest hits? I know Silent Hill 2 does. You might be thinking of Silent Hill 2. Three does as well. I know 2 does. 2 is weird because like there's the original PS2 release. Then they ported it to the Xbox with an added chapter. And then when the greatest hits release came out on PS2, they added the Xbox content. But it doesn't say it like anywhere on the box, I don't think. It's definitely not on the cover. Like the cover is still exactly the same. It's just, you know, the red greatest hits label. National Havoc Robots League? Is that like American Robot Wars? Literally can never hit that pin if it's the one standing up. Got so much just like weird tertiary video game knowledge like that. I've never finished. Don't really like even Silent Hill, but I've got like all this just like weird knowledge gained over the years. I just realized for the first time I'm actually bowling against somebody. We're out of the qualifiers. I watched a fair amount of Robot Wars also on G4, as it turns out. And fun fact, anytime you've ever like heard me refer to a behemoth as behemoth, like specifically in that cadence, it's because Robot Wars was a British show, and that's exactly like one of the robots was Behemoth, but you know, obviously the announcer's British as hell, so he would always call it Behemoth, and that's 100% where that comes from. There's a little fun fact trivia for you. Look, the game's not giving me a whole lot to work with here, so I gotta fill the air with something, and personal anecdotes about how I can jokingly pronounce behemoth sometimes. Because certain sound bites live free in my head. My nemesis pin. Stars. We got it. This is the 7-10 split. It could be a lickety split. Horse's ass! Oh, Jesus. Senor Travis is kicking the shit out of me. Like, you know, the inconsistency of the mechanics is one thing, but you know, I think what drives me up a wall the most here is when you can just physically watch the pin model clip through another pin and it doesn't knock it over. It just feels so bad. It's like good God. Strike, strike, spare, spare, spare. Spare. Jesus, Lord Travis, come on. Senor Travis, please. Broken down, gotten a Sharpie at this point to test, mark where to aim, stand, set the power, and set the spin. The only problem with that is, like, all results are inconclusive. I've had the most luck with max power and the spin meter. Visually, what I'm looking for is if the line were to extend out, it would like go right between the S and P and spin. Just kind of like visually like what I'm trying to aim for. And I do that every time, but it like... or try to anyways. And then the position is... I line up the right leg pixel of the pant leg touching the center square. And then I make sure the blue arrow is dead on, and that's... That's all I got. Alright, well, I'm not knocked out yet. I wish somebody would knock me out, though. Go brutal, that's fine. Just make it quick. Into the mechanical ATMs. We're gonna make a withdrawal of your life. Anti-inflation juror? This is such a good platform, guys. It's so well maintained. There are none issues whatsoever. No! I'm just starting to think the ball's allergic. Rip and tear until it is done. Man, I hope Doom Dark Ages is good. Eternal was such a fucking great game. I'm legit terrified that it was a lightning in a bottle kind of situation, though. I say that mostly because the DLC was very mediocre. There is. Doom the Dark Ages. I think it's slated for next year. There's an announcement trailer. There's not been anything else since then, though. It does stay pretty tight-lipped, though, so that's not super surprising. Oh my god, we squeaked out a victory. Eat shit, T. Nelson. It's the Hamburglar. How is it one pin every time? Like, I swear I'm battling RNG here. I've no proof. Every time. There we go. Queer ecstasy. Let's go. I'm telling you, this new batch of bot names are ridiculous. Bored out of your skull playing Pokemon Gen 7. The Team Rainbow Rocket's cool as hell. Shame we never made it to him. Yeah, that was a real big problem with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, is that nothing was different until like the end game. Like it was just straight up Sun and Moon again. It was a problem. It was great if you skipped Sun and Moon. But that's like absolutely like kind of the mark of me being done with modern Pokemon. Like Sun and Moon was the start. Like that was like, because like I enjoyed X and Y, I did, and of course I liked Omega Ruby off of Sapphire, and I had a lot of fun in the competitive scene during Gen 6. But man, Gen 7 hit, and I was just like, this shit's kind of ass, though. Then Gen 8 was boring, and it was just like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, new Pokemon ain't for me. And that's fine. Because, like, obviously people still like it. It still sells like crazy. People still enjoy it. Competitive's still thriving, so. As I've said before, multiple times, not everything needs to be for everybody, and it's obvious that I'm not the target demographic anymore. Probably haven't been for a long time. As long as people are enjoying it, I'm happy for them. I do take umbrage with just like how poorly their games run. No, that's Senor Travis. Dang it. No. Okay, plays Jesus for the Big Lebowski, made his own Big Lebowski spin-off movie and apparently sucked horrendously. I do not, actually. As it turns out, I know nothing of the sort. Yeah, like, I fuss about this a lot. Like, not everything needs to be or have its own cinematic universe. Like, some things are just best as a one and done. Lebowski is absolutely one of those things. Like, one could argue that the first one didn't even really need to happen, but it did. Not every intellectual property needs a sequel and a spin-off and a prequel and a novelization and a reboot. I think just films. We just need more media that's just one-off. Video games, books, movies. TV shows, just like tell one story. it alone. Rada consumerism, rada. No ethical masturbation under capitalism or something like that. Am I right, comrades? Final boss, is that right, Pin? Oh no. Real cozy hours? Who napping? Who up napping? Me, very shortly. Gentlemen. Yeah, you probably should have already been in bed and asleep, like, probably 2 hours ago. You ain't gonna be worth a dug dim a damn tomorrow. What are you gonna do? Fall asleep in the cooler? Woke up from surgery, could say nothing but my name is Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I'm sure people have said worse after anesthesia. Could you imagine a Doug Dimmadome body pillow? And it's just like, just insanely long because of the hat. Now, how the hell he hit one pin, then pick up the spare? I call horse cockery. Oopsies. Put a little too much lemon zest on that one. One clip of Fairly Odd Parents with his hat towers above old Wild West buildings and out of the frame. This dude is bowling out of his freaking mind, bros. I think I'm more impressed that you knew who Snooki was when you were 10. seen ads for Jersey Shore. I think the most impressive thing about Jersey Shore is how long it managed to stay relevant. Tosh.0. Is he still around? He's still doing stuff? Is he mostly faded into obscurity at this point? Comedians have like an impressive amount of staying power. And I'm not super sure why. Just Tosh show. Okay. Okay, listen. I am fully self-aware of the comment that I'm about to make. I get it. All right. That's not going to stop me from saying it. I do wonder what it is that makes either streaming or podcasting like the destination of everyone, like every celebrity past their prime. I get it. I understand. I'm fucking streaming right now. I've been on podcasts. I had, a trial run of a podcast of my own. Like, I get it. I know. Like, specifically, what is it with Hollywood? don't know. I mean, some of them spring for really expensive sets, so I can't imagine the budget's like super low. You gotta pay for guests because people ain't fucking showing up for free. Something easy they can do to remain relevant. That's probably it. Occam's razor and all. I was gonna make a comment, but I'm gonna sit on it. It's mean. We don't do that here. Yes, exactly. That is the first person that came to mind. Thank you. Alright, cool. I can gutter ball out and still beat him. Pulver. I mean, it might be. I'm not here to stop you from believing that. You want it to be Pulver, it is Pulver. So it mentions the oil pattern of the lane, which has some effect on the ball, but like I am not smart enough to do anything with that information. That's something that before tonight I didn't even know about. Bowling. That apparently like different venues have different oil patterns on the lanes, which have like different effects on the ball. Which seems like really weird to me. You think that's something that would like absolutely be standardized? I think they just sabotaged my ball. Using like giant Looney Tunes magnets. I replaced my bowling ball with a metal core. Like, you know, those big ass red horseshoe shapes. They got somebody up underneath the lane, just. A very powerful magnet. You brought it home. Good job. A plus. I love watching them go through. Thoughts on Twisted Tea? I don't like tea, like, at all. So the idea of alcoholic tea makes me retch. Like, I physically despise tea in all of its forms. It was a hell of a marketing pitch. I mean, somebody's got to like them, right? Else they wouldn't sell as well as they do. Yeah, I am not the person to ask about any tea-related product. heavy oil up the center of the lane, causing balls on the edges to hook towards the middle. I read off the oil pattern there for you. Oh shit, we're bowling tonight. Yeah, we've been bowling for hours, bro. What's the win con? It was really hard to determine one for this one. So I'm going with win a tournament. Because that's like the only thing that isn't going to be like 80 plus hours. Inconsistent stepping. There we go. Combat zone leads to a Waffle House parking lot that's perpetually at 3 a.m. Oh, we beefed that one. Kind of realizing like how like borderline impossible it is for me to get anything at Waffle House now. I need you to picture in your mind the Waffle House menu and all of its delightful deliciousness. Now I need you to remove anything that is carb or sugar. And I need you to tell me what's left on that menu. I can get a side of bacon, baby. Sausage and water. and black coffee. Not the worst meal, but not why you go to Waffle House. Exactly. Exactly. Too bad they don't have like a meat mountain or some kind of. There's a trophy. Ball looks like the moon. That don't look like a bowling ball. Looks like a dithered moon. Why the dither pattern? That's odd. It'll be hard to find space for it, but dumb Tish. Yeah, it's gonna be controversial, but I'm taking that as a win con because otherwise, like all tournaments, that was just one tournament. That was 16 games of 10 lanes. It was 160 lanes of bowling for one tournament, and that's with it set to short. It defaults to long. Setting it to short is 160 lanes of bowling per tournament. And as we saw in the Brunswick World Tour, like you have to bowl like 300 to be in contention. It's insane. I don't even want to know how long a league is. And that's it. That's the options. There's tournament and league. So I'm sure other people have done like all tournament victories as their win con, but I'm not other people, and this isn't their challenge, so I don't really care. You guys want some marbles before I go to bed? Fuck it, dude. Let's go marble racing. Full screen. Race it up. What is this song? Jesus, this is some Resident Evil shit. Oh no, it's Skyrim, actually. That is creepy for Skyrim. Brunswick World Tournament of Champions. Goodbye. 681. Now our number. Where have we not raced? Now let's do enemy at the gates. Wait, was there a stage called Killer Instinct? Or were you just... Oh, that's your pick, right? I'm very tired. I'm very, very, very tired. Your guess is Killer Instinct. I got it. I caught up. This one has a fly-in? No other stages had this. What the hell? That was cool. Could it be Family Dog? Or maybe Smart Ball? Super Bases Loaded. Captain Commando. Maybe even Kirby's Avalanche. Only time will tell. May or may not have multiple Smart Ball cards. I have at least one. Balls 3D is an amazing game name. It is not an amazing game. Let me tell you that. This is Sea of Stars. Let's drop those marbles. Who's gonna be first out of the pachinko machine? Roger Clemens, Contra 3, Pushover, Last Action Hero. Oh, goodbye, Roger Clemens. A game I have personally increased the price on in the market by $3. I'll tell you that story someday. Here comes Pushover, Axley, War 3010. The sequel, the War sequel is up in the front, ladies and gentlemen. We could have War again. Oh, but Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire taking a push out to the front. And followed by Pushover, Battle Cars, NBA All-Star Challenge, Bassmasters Pro Edition. Not to be confused with the Rookie Edition. Oh, and look at all that death. Oh, it's a massacre. It's marbles on marbles on marbles. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? She is in hell now. At the Gates has killed her ass. Death and Return of Superman. He'll not be returning from that death. Here comes NBA Live 95, Imperium World Cup USA 94, Inspector Gadget. Oh, and fell through the hole. Oh, Baby's Kids. Baby's Kids. Oh, no. Baby's Kids jumped out, and it is going to be Baby's Kids. Oh, fuck. Oh no! Baby's Kids Lamborghini American Challenge B.O.B. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Best of the Best Championship Karate Incredible Crash Test Dummies Doom Troopers Bassmasters Classic Pro Edition Speedy Gonzalez Los Gatos Banditos and Street Hockey 95 made our top 10.